What's up everyone, welcome back to day 19 of starting a business from absolutely nothing. For those of y'all just joining in, we're starting a smart vending and micro market business. Over the last week, we've been talking with different apartment complexes to see if we could place our first machine. Yesterday, we had our best pitch to date, and today we're going to try and carry on that positive momentum and visit a few more apartments. Alright, just got back home for the day. Let's talk about how the day went. Stop number 1. So I came into this apartment building and talked to the building manager. This manager had worked in previous buildings where they had machines installed, so they're familiar with all the process. They did say that someone else has stopped by recently and pitched them on their services. One thing that this manager mentioned is revenue share. I told them that this is something that we could definitely talk about. Ideally, we wouldn't have any revenue share, but if the building managers are asking about it, we definitely don't want to just shut it down. The manager needs to get approval from the regional managers before they're able to place any machines, so we need to follow up with them and see how that process goes. Stop number 2. I know yesterday that I said that that pitch was the best that we had so far, but this one is actually the best pitch that we've had so far. One thing that was interesting is that the people that designed the building were actually there on site. So when I had the chance to talk to the building manager, I made sure to let them know that, hey, these are sleek, modern machines. They fit in really well with the decor that you guys have going on. And this was a good selling point. Another good selling point was that we'd be able to provide things like Tide Pods, feminine hygiene products, paper towels to the tenants 24/7. They mentioned that they had another amenity service available at the apartment building already. This was something that let folks rent things like vacuum cleaners, air dryers, essentially pricier appliances that folks might not own themselves. So adding on our amenities sounded like something that would round out the experience for the tenants. We walked around to try and find potential locations to place machines, and we couldn't find any space in the lobby because there were no outlets that were there, which was a little bit unfortunate. I told them that we could talk to an electrician about adding additional outlets, but we kept looking, and we actually found a spot that might work well that is in the same room as those rental amenities that I mentioned earlier. This building manager mentioned that they were talking to their manager in a couple days, so they asked me to share any information that I could, and they'd add it to a slide deck that they have put together to pitch to their manager. I'm really hopeful about this one. Fingers crossed. After how the second pitch went, I cut pitching short and zoomed home so I could work on sharing more information with the property manager and help them prep their pitch deck for asset management. I pulled together some photos of place machines, including both front and side angles, our product catalog, and a video showing how the machines operate. I recommended a pair of micromart machines for this property because I think these machines best match the sleek look they wanted for their decor. I also think there's good opportunity to expand to additional machines if the need matches. And that's all for today. Follow along for day 20 where we're going to head back to the first apartment we visited since they asked us to come back another day.